Here on Coast Life, we love to encourage reading, and we especially love to encourage reading at an early age. That's why here in studio with me this afternoon, we have a local author who wrote a charming children's book. Here is Kimberly Black. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thank you for having me here.
Thanks for coming in here. So we have Hernandez Finds a Friend. This may be a familiar face to some of our viewers.
I'm hoping so.
Tell me a little bit about how you came up with this idea to write a children's book.
Okay, I'm a retired teacher, and I just moved here last January, and I had really nothing to do because I was so used to working. So even in the winter in January, I was walking the beach and I kept finding horseshoe crabs, and I wasn't sure why. So I did some research and I found that so lucky that we live where we live in Slaughter Beach. They came, especially May and June, they come to the Delaware Bay and they mate. And I just found them so adorable. And I also found that they do have a problem when they're upside down, and I love them, so I have stuffed one. When they're upside down, it's the job of their tail to right side up because they can't survive and stay like that. So it's the job of their tail, called the tail fin, to right side them up. So when you see them upside down, you are supposed to right side them up, if that's a word.
Glad to know I've been doing the right thing all these years.
Yes. So I did some research and I found that even the Horseshoe Crab Society has a catchphrase which you're supposed to turn them upside down. So I knew that horseshoe crabs had a problem, and I know as a teacher that stories have a problem, a character, a setting. So I had my setting, I had my character, which is a horseshoe crab, and now I have my problem. So I put it together to get my story, which was Hernandez Finds a Friend.
So tell me a little bit about the story and Hernandez and why he's looking for a friend. We all want one, right?
Yes. I wanted to make a story really about self-love and caring for yourself. And it's a story about Hernandez, which is a horseshoe crab, who's traveling the Delaware Bay, and he's in search of a friend, and he meets a bird who doesn't want to be friends with him. And he meets some rocks who do not want to be friends with him. But lo and behold, he has friends on him already, the mollusks.
Aww.
And I found out that was one of the facts that I did research, that mollusks, and I was wondering too why they are all on these horseshoe crabs, but it's kind of a symbiotic relationship where they're on there, and that's my story.
Beautiful. So what are some of the challenges when you're writing a book to appeal to both, a younger audience as well as the parents reading the books to their kids?
Well, I wanted to include as many facts as I could. So in the beginning of my book, I included 10 facts about horseshoe crabs. And as a teacher, I included those facts in the beginning of my story rather than at the end, because I wanted to build some background both for parents and for teachers. And it gives facts about horseshoe crabs, and I'm just proud to be living here now by the Delaware Bay, and I'm so lucky to be living close by to Slaughter Beach that I go to every day.
I also like that you've included some photographs of some real horseshoe crabs as well.
And in the
so
back,
kids can see, the illustrations, and they can see what a real horseshoe crab looks like.
Yeah, originally I was going to do the whole book by photographs because it was an inexpensive way to publish the book. But my publisher, Ballast Books, had said that it really wouldn't sell because boys and girls like illustrations. And at first my daughter was going to do the illustrations, Marlena. But to get my photographs onto the computer was really difficult. So I hired an illustrator, and I was really pleased with the work that she did.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful book, and it is available where?
Browse About Books in Rehoboth Beach, and I will be there on the Saturday of Memorial Day signing books, which is, I think it's May 23rd. It's in the first page of the book. And I will also be at the Milford Library on June 29th signing books.
Awesome. Well, like we said, the book is available at Browse About Books.
Yes, it
is.
is.
Our favorite bookstores.
Yes, it is.
And don't go anywhere. There's more Coast Life on the way.